I have seen the thoughts you hide behind your smile. I have seen the fears you never speak aloud, and the questions you ask when no one else is around. And today, I want you to hear my answer. Something is changing within you, not because these words are powerful by themselves, but because I am using this moment to remind you of what your spirit has already begun to recognize. Have you noticed the restlessness lately? Have you felt uncomfortable in places that once felt familiar? Have you sensed that something is ending even though you cannot explain what it is? Have you wondered why you no longer feel satisfied with the things you once accepted? My child, nothing is wrong with you. Your spirit has recognized the transition before your mind could put words to it. I am moving you. Where you have been is not where you are going. What you have known is not the full measure of what I have prepared. The season is changing, and this is not a minor adjustment. I am shifting the foundation beneath your feet so that you can grow into what comes next. Do not be afraid of the word moving. I do not uproot you to destroy you. I uproot you to plant you somewhere deeper. A vine cannot produce its fullest fruit while remaining trapped in shallow soil. Sometimes the roots must be lifted so they can be placed where there is greater depth, greater nourishment, and greater room to grow. That is what I am doing in your life. The shaking you have felt is not necessarily destruction. It may be preparation. The uncertainty you have experienced has not meant that nothing was happening. Much of what I have been doing has taken place beneath the surface, where you could not see it. Think about the caterpillar inside its cocoon. From the outside, everything appears still, but inside, transformation is taking place. That has been your life. The quiet season was not an empty season. The silence was not wasted. The waiting was not meaningless. I was working in places you could not see. Piece by piece, I have been changing you, strengthening you, preparing you, and teaching you how to carry what you once prayed for. You thought you were falling apart. I knew you were being rearranged. You thought everything was ending. I knew something new was beginning. My child, I know your heart has been heavy. You have carried worry like a stone inside your chest. You have awakened with questions and gone to sleep with the same questions still unanswered. But hear me clearly. Fear will not have the final word over your life. I will, and what I speak over you is good. You were not created by accident. You were formed with intention. There is purpose within you that belongs to you alone. There is a light in you that is meant to reach farther than you can currently imagine. For a while, that light may have felt hidden, but it will not remain hidden forever. I am lifting the covering. I am bringing what I place inside you into the light. Think of a tree planted beside a river. The heat may come. The dry season may arrive. The winds may become fierce. Yet the tree remains because its roots are connected to a source deeper than the circumstances surrounding it. That is how I want you to live. Stay connected to me. Your circumstances may change, but your source does not. When storms come, your branches may shake, but your roots can remain firm. People may see your smile and assume you are fine. I see beneath the surface. I know what has been holding you together, and I am the one who's been holding you. So when you feel like you have nothing left to give, remember where your strength comes from. It was never simply your own ability to endure. I have been underneath you through every difficult day, closer than your next breath. When doubt returns during the quiet hours of the night, remember this. I carried you this far. I am not going to abandon you now. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. You are not alone, and you are not behind. The path you are walking has not been forgotten. You are being guided. You may not understand every step, but you do not need to. I know where I am taking you. The future is not something you need to fear. I am already there. My promises have not expired. My faithfulness has not changed. What I spoke over your life remains true. So keep walking. Move forward with courage. Even when the road looks unfamiliar, trust the one who knows every turn. I am leading you toward greater peace, greater maturity, and a deeper understanding of your purpose. You do not need to know everything that tomorrow contains. You only need to know that you will not face tomorrow alone. My peace will cover you. My presence will go before you. My love will remain around you. You will not be forgotten. You will not be left behind. And I want you to understand something else. You are not loved from a distance. You are known. You are seen. You are loved intentionally. That is why I am speaking to you now. The transition has already begun. Where you have been is not where you are going. Let those words settle deeply into your heart. Before I show you where you are going, remember how I have kept you. Think of a shepherd with his flock. A shepherd does not stand far away and simply watch. He notices the one that is tired. He notices the one that has wandered. He notices the one that is limping. He knows when one needs to be guided and when another needs to be carried. That is how I have cared for you. You were never just another face in a crowd. I have seen you personally. I have led you personally. I have been patient with you. Even when you wandered, even when you struggled to follow, even when you needed to be carried, I remained near. When you walked through the valley, I did not abandon you there. I walked through it with you. Now listen carefully because this matters for the season ahead. You cannot carry everything from your old season into your new one. Some burdens must remain behind. The old guilt, the old shame, the old pain, the memories that teach you nothing except how to hurt yourself again. You do not have to carry them forever. Imagine yourself walking along a shoreline with a heavy bag over your shoulder. Inside are stones. Each stone represents a mistake, a regret, a disappointment, a painful memory. Every step becomes harder because you refuse to put the bag down. Now imagine placing it at the water's edge. You release it. You watch the tide carry it away. That is what forgiveness can become in your life. Release, freedom, a new beginning. You do not need to keep defending yourself to people who are committed.